Hello everyone, welcome to Mechatronics class. In today's session, we discuss on unit number 1, Introduction to Mechatronics, Sensors and Actuators. This is part 4 video of that unit. So from previous two videos, we can discuss on static characteristics. In today's sessions, we also discuss on some few remaining static characteristics. These characteristics are repeatability, reproducibility, reliability, resolution, dead zone, dead time, drift, and linearity. Then we have to go for some simple numerical. After discussing on all these points, the outcome of today's session is identification of key elements of mechatronic systems and its representation in terms of block diagram. So let us begin with today's session. The characteristic is repeatability. Repeatability may be defined as the closeness of agreement among the number of consecutive measurements of the output for the same value of the input under the same operating conditions. It is used to describe the ability of the instrument to produce the same output for repeated application for the same input value. It may be specified in terms of unit for a given period of time. So, this is the figure or image of difference between repeatability and accuracy. So, from this first figure, we observe that the low repeatability and low accuracy. So, all the points on that this uh, scale, we observe that they are very scattered from each others. So from that we can mention that it is low repeatability and low accuracy. So this is second figure. It will be observed that all these points they are very closer to each other. So we can mention that it is high repeatability and low accuracy. Why low accuracy? Because all these points they are not in the centerly. So that's why it is low accuracy. But it is having high repeatability. Now from this figure number 3, we can mention that all these points they are very closer to each others, or it will be very close to the center. So we can mention as it is high repeatability and high accuracy. Now next characteristic is reproducibility. Reproducibility may be defined as the closeness of agreement among the repeated measurements of the output for the same value of the input under the same operating conditions over a period of time. Perfect reproducibility means that the instrument calibration does not gradually shift over a long period of time. This is about the reproducibility. Now next characteristic is reliability. Nowadays, digital instruments are very popular and used in almost all types of measurements. However, the analog instruments are very popular and used in almost all types of extensively used in some types of measurement such as weighing scale, thermometers, etc. Reliability is a word which is frequently used in analog measurement and is defined as the closeness with which the scale of an analog instrument can be read. It depends on both the instruments and the observer. Now next is resolution. It is the smallest change in measured variable to which an instrument will respond. This can also be defined as the minimum value of the input signal, non-zero value, required to cause an appreciable change or an increment in the output. Now we take one example. If a digital instrument has maximum reading of 999, its resolution is 1 or 1 in 999. 1 is the minimum input which is necessary to cause detectable change from 0 output. The resolution can affect the accuracy of the measurement. It is also referred as discrimination. Our next characteristic is dead zone. Dead zone is the largest range of value of a major variable to which the instrument does not respond. Next is dead time. It is time taken by an instrument to begin its response for a change in the measured quantity. It is called as dead time. Now next characteristic is drift. It is defined as the variation of output for a given input caused due to change in the sensitivity of the instrument due to certain interfering input like temperature changes, component instability, it is etc. is known as drift. It means that due to cause of some external effects such as temperature, there should be change in variation, there will be variation in output for input cause. Matlab, this is defined as the variation of output for a given input cause. It means that if we know that temperature is always affected on the material properties, due to that there will be change in that output. It means that if there will be cause in the input, so there will be always, it will be always affected on that output values. So this is about drift. Now next characteristic is linearity. Linearity describes the maximum deviation of the output of a device from a best fitting straight line through the calibration data. Most devices are designed such that the output is linear function of a input, that is, sensitivity remains constant for all values of measured. Linearity is defined as the ability to reproduce the input characteristics symmetrically. It can be expressed as a percentage of deviation from the linear value, that is, percentage of full scale reading. The formula of linearity is percentage of linearity is equal to maximum deviation of output from idealized straight line divided by actual reading into 100. Now take this some simple numerical. Now first numerical is that a potentiometer which is used to measure the rotational position of a shaft has 850 tons of wires. The input range is from minus 160 degree to plus 160 degree. The output range is from 0 volt to 12 volt. Determine first the span, second the sensitivity in volts per degree, and last the average resolution in volts. Now from that, first of all we calculate the span, the maximum value, and it is the difference of maximum value of the input minus minimum value of the input. So maximum value of the input is as 160 degree and minimum value of the input is minus 160 degree. So we put the value of maximum and minimum, so we can obtain this span as 320 degree. So this is the first find out as span. The second one is sensitivity. So as per we know that the sensitivity is equal to infinitesimal change of output signal divided by infinitesimal change of input signal. So it is the difference of maximum and minimum of that output signal. So this is maximum value of output signal. This is the minimum value of your output signal. So 12 minus 0 divided by this span. The span is 320. So the static sensitivity is 0.0375 volt per degree Celsius, because they want the volt this sensitivity in volt per degree. Now next is last things, the average resolutions. So average resolution is the change in output signal is the difference is maximum minus minimum. So this will be 12 and the 850. So 850 is for the rotational position of shaft has 850 turns of wire. So for that this is 850. So 12 divided by 850. So average resolution is 0.0141 volt. Now next numerical. A milliammeter has a uniform scale with 100 division. The full scale reading is 50 milliampere and 1 by 15 of a scale division can be calculated with a fair degree of certainty. Determine the resolution of the instrument in amperes. So as per that, one scale division is equal to 50 divided by 100. So one scale is equal to 0.5 milliampere. So resolution is 1 by 15 into scale division. So we obtain as a resolution is 0.033 milliampere. So this is the today's sessions. So from next session we can start the dynamic characteristics. So thank you for watching this today's sessions. Thank you.